Welcome to Nuts at Night, episode number 26. I'm here with my ever-interesting co-host, Steve D'Amico. What's going on, Steve?
Ever interesting.
Always.
Yeah.
I could always count on some interesting story from you. So it's the best co-host anyone could ask for.
Thank you. That's a compliment. Always got some kind of craziness going on.
So, how was your Christmas?
It was great. I got a droid for everybody listening that listens often. That's what I was hoping for.
Man, you should have built that up. You should have built that because that's such a big thing. You should have built it up like, I got the most amazing gift because you're the best at this. You know, you should have been like, I got the most amazing gifts. You guys will never guess what it is. I'll tell you in 5 minutes. Because you're the master of suspense. You just let that one right out, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, that and I got the TiVo too.
That's right. That's another one you could have built up. No, so you got an HD TiVo and a Droid.
Yes.
And those are the two things you really wanted.
Yes, that's all I wanted. Everything else is just bonus after that. But the Droid is amazing. I came from the Centro, which was the Palm Centro, which was pretty good. I mean, right. I really liked it. Anyway, I liked it for what it was, but it was completely dead operating system. We used the Palm operating system and everything. It was so easy to set up and everything. But the Droid is amazing. Have you ever considered getting the Droid?
I considered it, and then I said, "Am I crazy?" And then I answered myself, "Yes."
Why?
Because I have an iPhone. And I've seen the Droid, and you saw me typing text messages at that restaurant. You know what I mean? It's like, there's nothing, I was able to do it like a rocket, right? You saw how fast I could type that thing. Yeah,
but the keyboard on the Droid is very similar.
You're talking about the on-screen keyboard?
Yes.
Can you show us how fast you could type do you have it right there?
No, but I can show you.
All right, don't worry about it.
I can show you.
I've seen the on-screen keyboard for the Droid. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it can be that fast, okay. Then if it can be that fast, then that's fine.
Oh yeah, it's very snappy, the whole thing. But it's really, really cool. They have oh my god, they have like everything is on this thing. I'm still discovering all sorts of new things, and I've had it for like 3 days. I've actually had my fingers on this thing like so much that I've killed the battery about 3 times in one day. And the battery lasts long too. I haven't even played with the Wi-Fi capabilities. It has that, but one of the features that I'm really excited about and really surprised with is the GPS. I didn't even know it had GPS when I wanted it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a GPS fiend, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm. Well, that and it's not even just GPS. It's really what I'm completely and hopelessly obsessed with is
maps.
The Google Maps. Everybody I ever talked to is always like, oh, it's all about Google Earth. It's all about Google Earth. I don't know. Google Earth is, I guess, too fancy for me. I don't know.
I never got on that Google Earth bandwagon either. I know what you mean. It's just something not appealing about it. Like, how useful is it?
Yeah, well, yeah, I like it and all. There's a lot of the features that Google Maps has is in Earth, but Maps it's too snappy and it's too right to the point to overlook. I mean, that's why I like it. The Google Earth to me it seems to be a little like you fly to different locations. It's fun and fancy and it really drops a lot of jaws when they see it. Right. But the Maps, man, that's just pure nerd there.
I know what you mean. I like Maps too. I don't enjoy it as much as you because I don't do as much traveling as you maybe, but.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I mean, I kind of drag my wife just about everywhere, and I kind of do a lot. I do like a ridiculous amount of research. I mean, not about where we're going, but like I'm not like a plan fiend. Like I don't plan. I just go, well, okay, we're here. Here's your options. Kind of like that kind of thing.
That's good. Yeah. If you get too anal about the planning. Like planning everything. See, like I know somebody who tries so hard to plan the perfect moment, they never have it because they're too busy planning it. You know what I mean? It's like they're always trying to plan this because this will be so perfect and this will be so perfect. We got to do this at this exact time, and they never have the perfect moment because they're always too busy planning for the perfect moment. Drives me nuts.
Yeah, that would drive me completely berserk. So, I just have it like it's all option based.
Yeah, no, I like your method. So, but you like the GPS on the Droid?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I was just playing with it in the car, and we were going to a restaurant, and I was like, oh, this gets some kind of. I popped up Google Maps, and it's just an icon right on the front, and as soon as I popped it open, there's a setting tab. You click that, and then all of a sudden it says my location, so I just click that, and then there it is, like a little blue glowing orb, right on Google Maps, and just moving down the street as I'm driving in the car. And the best part is that I got a roof above my head. You know, I mean, I didn't really. I thought maybe it wouldn't be as sensitive as it was. It's so sensitive, the GPS, that it seems like it doesn't have to wait or any lag whatsoever when it comes to the satellites. And it remembers where you are. So if you go indoors, it knows that you're indoors at this location. It just kind of stops and holds that place. So it's not just like, oh, occasionally it says a GPS unavailable, but it pretty much has a pretty good clue where you were last. So it knows. You know, it pretty much knows where you are. So
is this going to replace, because you used to like dragging your ThinkPad around and hooking up your GPS to that thing, right? Like the USB GPS?
Yeah, you know, I've been kind of going back and forth with that. Like, what should I use? Which one? And today I had a couple of clients, so I used the phone, but I brought my GPS and my laptop just in case. And it works awesome. But there's only one little flaw that no phone could possibly, you know, get rid of, and that's that it's a small screen. I like the big 12-inch laptop screen. That's the one thing. So I might, especially for big trips, I might just rely on the computer for the GPS the way I've been using it. But even in a little bit of a pinch, or even just to use it regular, this phone is just amazing with the GPS. It's so powerful.
How do you use it when you're driving? Do you hold it in one hand, or you put it on your dashboard, or?
I just put it on my knee. Well, I mean, on my thigh, and then I just kind of peek at it when I need to.
Okay.
That's how I do it. But it writes the directions right in Google Maps, and you can add layers to the maps, and the layers are like stuff you'd expect. And anybody that knows Google Maps on Google, it uses the layers are your maps, but also the layers are the Google like added things like traffic and even let's see, they have traffic and what was it, the well, like if there's construction or crashes or anything like that, it has that information like right on the maps. Also, it even has it even has this thing called latitude, which was getting a lot of attention. Latitude